Hey, y'all. Hello, cutie. I'm so glad you're here to be with me. I got to turn the volume down on my modular device here. Somewhere or another. Okay. Okay. How's that? Is that more butter? More butter. Okay. I guess, I'm on, it says, am I on live chat or what am I at? Live chat. Please show me live chat. So much easier for me to follow chat on here than it is on the laptop over there, y'all. Whew. Has it been a week or has it been a week, people? Good gracious. I'm so glad to see you, QT and Susan and Emma and Patricia. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And holy smokes, do I mean by week? I mean Kappa, however you want to pronounce that. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that today. I plan on hope to cross fingers, jump down, go to town boogie. We'll make a video within the next couple of days in regards to that. So we'll just let that go for now. We're here to have some fun because I've not had much chance to do any arting for a while. Some of you may have realized that my husband surprised me with a trip about a month ago. I guess it's probably been a little over a month ago. And we were gone for some time. Had an amazingly wonderful time. Very tired. Cheshire. Hello, darling. Very tired from the trip. Was okay for the first couple of days, and then I got sick and was sick for a little over a week. And since then, we've been having our usual doctor visits and so on and so forth. And now this whole YouTube debacle stuff. And Tanya. I'm more inclined to say Tanya. So, any hoodles. Glenda, darling. Hello, CB. I'm so glad to see everybody. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. It just means a lot. I don't know if I could actually express to you how much it means, but it makes me want to get all allergy and little verklemps and stuff like that. But I won't. No, not the now. Any hoodles, as some of y'all may know. And if this is your first time being at my channel, I so appreciate your time and you coming. I would say subscribe, but depending on how things go in the new year, it may not do you any good to subscribe. If YouTube decides that my content is kid directed, attractive, I don't know, whatever. They will decide I'm a kid channel and therefore you cannot subscribe. You cannot get notifications of new videos or reminders. And I know I said I wasn't going to go into that, but you know, I just can't help myself because it's just right there, people. Not sleeping is just right there. Had a little spittle come out. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not really angry. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, hey, Aleene. So glad you're here, darling. So anyway, that's kind of the basic gist of that. And I will continue to move on regularly, mostly like normal through the end of the year. And by then I will hopefully have, I don't know, decided what I'm going to do or not do, as the case may be. So anyway, we are here to have fun. Yeah, I think I'm safe. It's just whatever the FTC and YouTube deems as being child attractive. has nothing to do with being child friendly, family friendly, adult content or not adult content. It's what someone else decides is child attractive. So, and we have no control over that because I'm sure they won't let a child decide if it's attractive to them or not. The actual audience, they won't let them decide. So anyway, but that's not why we're here. We are here, Crafting Mamas. Really? We are here to work on our studio cleanup file folders. Okay. For y'all that don't know, a few years ago, before I went live, I'd planned on going live. Okay. I know I've not been doing it long. And I decided to straighten up my junk, and I straightened out the stuff. And I thought, oh, I like this with that. And I like this paper with that paper. So I just started sticking stuff in folders, just regular old manila office folders, school folders, whatever you want to call them. And so that's what I did. And what we do, I know exactly, Aleene. I could be nude right now, except y'all see my shirt sleeves. Maybe I'm just wearing this shirt and that's it. Huh? Could be. It could be. I'm not going to say. Can't see my belly today, though, can you? Like you did last time. So anyway, we take the stuff out of those folders, and I say we, I mean me, sometimes with y'all's help and guidance, okay? And we put them and decorate journal pages in this handy dandy journal made from Happy Meal stuff and stuff that people sent me. And this has been made for a few years, and I've only been using it this year. It's true, Aleene. Tanya, yes, hot glue does get hot. Hence the word hot glue. So anyway, this introducing our wonderful CB. She is claimed to be the model for this. No animals were hurt in the making of this. Oh, goodness gracious. So anyway, I did make this journal my own self. I took some of the signatures out because it's already pretty fluffy and we've only got like 10 pages done, y'all. So this was our first one. I don't know what that thumbs up thing is doing there. Is that a reminder? Hinty, hinty, hint. And then I've got my little notebook because y'all know I like little writing places, although I seldom write in them very much. Just saying. And then here's this one. This is our ta-da girl. Y'all remember when I got that from my Secret Santa? Oh, the ta-da! Oh, can you see? Wait, it's back down here. Ta-da! I know I show it every time because, I get to look at this and I get to review and I get to pet it. And yeah, I can do that even if you're not here. And I'm so glad you're here, Shelley, by the way. And everybody, not just Shelley, just everybody. And then we've got this lovely page. And it's got a little secret journaling spot inside the black cat wrapper here. That's wrapper with a W, not wrapper with an R. I amused myself. And then we flip the page, and over here's Henry, because that was his name, and his girlfriend Dot is inside the envelope or the paper bag now pocket. Okay. And there's some journaling, and I read a poem that day. I'm not going to do it again. Not right now. Not the now. And then we did this one with the giraffe. I like giraffes. They stick their neck out because, they got the long neck and junk. And then we had this one that has real photo booth ephemera, not faux ephemera, real stuff. And then we've got this one, and good times and good friends. And it sticks there with a little piece of hook and loop. I won't say the brand name, but hook and loop. Y'all know what that is, Velcro. And then we've got this one. It's got some little pockets and stuff in here. This was last time, okay? And it's got this lovely little thing here. There's nothing in it. I don't even think I made any notes in that one. And look, watch. Bam! In your face. Good morning, darling. Goodness. And there, I think is there a pocket over here? Or is that just stuck up? Oh, that's just stuck up, y'all. What is that? I need to put some more glue on that, I guess. I'll have to use what's that stuff called? Stick glue. Is that no? Glue stick. Stick glue. Glue stick. Because that is vellum. And as y'all know, it does not like to be wet. And so today we will do this page, but because it's all bumpy and stumpy and boobly and stuff like that, we will art on a flat paper, and then I will glue this in there like later this afternoon when we're done, and then I'll, smash it. And, oh, look, there he is again. He's so cute. Anyway, that's what we'll do. So we're not actually going to work in the book today. We're going to work on another piece of paper. And then, yeah, that's what we're going to do, y'all. So I'm just going to set that aside. Now, I know y'all wondering. I know I missed a glue stick. Oh, gosh. I just used them all up the other day. I'll have to get a fresh one out. And by fresh, I mean, I don't know if it's any good or not. I tried to reconstitute some of the drier outer ones, but it didn't work. So the glue stick I have. I do not recommend this glue stick. Okay? It's not that great, but it's the ones I have. How did I acquire these? I have no clue. That's how old they are. Sticko glue. Rose up sort of like lipstick. Oh, look, see, that one's darn near empty too. Look at that. No, that's a new one. Is that plastic? No, I don't know. I don't use glue sticks real often. Likewise with hot glue, I don't use it real often because I find, for me personally, these things tend to turn loose after a while, meaning they don't hold. But, I don't even have my rings on, y'all. My hands was a little fat yesterday. And guys, there's just a little fat yesterday. Yeah, the Oohoo, Yoo-hoo, Yahoo, Yoo-hoo, Yoo-hoo glue sticks are better. They, I think, are mostly a yellow, and the larger size is about that big. How big is that? I don't know. 12 inches? About 4 or 5 inch tall. Same kind of shaped tube, like a sort of like a lipstick. And they are the bestest. I do like my favorite. It says America's, but we know when it says America, it means APG Jamie's favorite. Just saying, when you see that in the store, you can just read that and go, oh, APG Jamie's favorite. Adult glue stick. They are adult glue sticks, Suzanne. Very good point, darling. Very good point. So anyway, I missed last month because my husband swept me away on this awesome European vacation that he's been saving for a long time. Bucket list stuff. Y'all know how, well, maybe y'all know how that goes. Currently, we do not plan on leaving the U.S. within the next few years because, for one thing, it's going to take us a few years to get caught up. Actually, he'd saved our those miles things, whatever. I don't know. I don't do the finances around here. I know some people's going to be gasping and all that junk, but I used to have to do that, and I don't have to do that anymore, so I don't. So I just, whatever. He takes care of all that, and it was amazing. And anyway, I won't say too much about it, but we went to Italy. Went to Naples, Italy, and we saw Pompeii, which is this olden place, way, super way back in the way olden days. And it got destroyed by a volcano, which Crafting Mama may know a little bit about volcanoes. Just saying. And she doesn't know, well, she probably knows about Pompeii, because I mean, it's not many of us that don't know about Pompeii. Anyways, it was pretty neat. And we met this wonderful couple. They were from Portugal. She was Portuguese and he was Dutch. Okay. And so then we had we were all having a hard time finding stuff. And we just kind of found each other. Y'all know how serendipity works like that. So she was talking to one of the, I must say park, because I don't know what they call the place, one of the park guys, and asking him where stuff was. And he was telling her, and he says, well, I'll just walk you over there. And we overhear this, and we're like, well, can we tag along? And it's like, well, absolutely. So now we've got a woman who speaks Portuguese, a man who speaks German. We've got the employee there, and he speaks Italian, of course, because it's Italy, and he's an Italian, y'all. And we got me and my husband. My husband speaks American English. I speak Texas English, okay? These are not the same thing for the most part. So here we are. We're just all like, all five of us walking around. The guy, the employee guy is telling us this and blah, 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 blah. And then the Portuguese lady tries to translate some of that for us. And then her husband, partner, I'm not sure what they were, doesn't matter. The German guy is also trying to explain, so we've got, it was so stinking entertaining, y'all. Would have made the bestest video, but how it goes. But I'm understanding some of what she's saying, because we had a daughter-in-law that was from Brazil, and of course, they speak Portuguese and stuff like that too. So it's kind of a little bit of everything. And so I'm picking up some of what everybody was laying down, and my husband already knows everything because he's just like this freaking history nut person, and all that stuff. And it was really fun walking around with him. And this guy, okay, this employee guy, he had the keys. He had the keys, and he said, oh, let me take you over here. Hey, Terry. He says, let me go over here, and I'll unlock this door for y'all. Well, he didn't say y'all. I said y'all. He probably said something like you, meaning y'all. And so we got to go in little places that he had a key to. Just saying, because that was really cool. Anyway, we only got to do that for a couple hours because they had to go off and catch a bus to go back to their original destination, which was the Vatican, Rome area. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Italy so much. Not really. Their streets were terrible. They're all ancient cobblestone, and my ankles and my feet hurted so bad. Because we'd walk a lot of places, and my husband blew his knee out, and this, that, and t'other, and it was fun. And there's too much graffiti on the historical monuments in Naples, Italy. Let me just throw that out there. It's a sad, sad shame. So that was our first day. No, it was the second day. And we stayed there for a few days, and then he whisked me off on an airplane, and we jetted over to Paris, France, where they don't wear underpants. No offense to those in France. I did choose to wear my underpants while we were there because, being a Southern girl, that's what you do. You wear underpants. So I did. And it was cold. It was hot in Italy, but it was cold and rain Paris. And yes, of course, we saw all the typical sights and, did all that good stuff and had macaroons or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. And the breads and the croissants and the coffee and all that good stuff. And kissed under the Eiffel Tower like you're supposed to do. I just know, Aleene, they don't wear underpants in France. You know it. You boca babe, you. So we spent a few days there, and then next thing you know, we get on this bullet train. It's not a bullet train. I don't know what kind of train they call it, but it went really fast. I mean, really, really fast. but they had awesome. We had lunch on there. It was an awesome meal. It was like my favoriteest meal because I didn't care for the food in Italy so much. I know it's terrible. I thought all the pizza was terrible that we had in. I know I didn't like any of the pizza or the spaghettis either. Just that's that's me and my Southern Texas speaking kind of thing. And anyway, the French food was okay. I'm not going to say it was the best. It was okay. Just, I am a weird eater. See, CB knows I am a weird eater. I truly am. Okay. And so we went to Lunderland, which is in England, England. And it was raining and cold there too. And we had a good time there. And we, of course, went to almost all the most popular sites, probably not all of them. Because, like I said, my husband blew his knee out back there in Italy, like on day 2. And so it was kind of, hobbling around and doing the best as we could. And we were getting kind of tired by then. Don't forget, we had like this 500-hour time change thing going on. We left today, but we got there yesterday kind of thing. So, yes, we did try the fish and chips. Yes. Some were better than others. I had a meat pie, which was, I loved the meat pie. I had a cottage pie, which was terrible, just terrible. They burnt it and made me pay for it anyway. And things were expensive. I don't know how you Londoners afford to eat. Oh, but I will say in London, they had pre-made sandwiches. Yeah, meat pie, I love. They had pre-made at almost all the markets and grocery stores and stuff. And I fell in love with their pre-made sandwiches. And they were typically under €3. Okay. And they were an awesome price. And all I wanted to eat after I had that first one on the bus to Stonehenge, because we went to Stonehenge, y'all. Y'all know that ancient Druid site. I went there. And there will be some pictures at the ends of some of the videos. Y'all know how I like to put the little picture of me on the end because it's my video. So it's got to be about me. So, but I loved them sandwiches. And in fact, I think about them ever so once in a while when we've been back. And I'm like, man, I sure would like one of those chicken avocado sandwiches that they had. But, I can't have one because I can't make one like they did. And that's just that. And I didn't because it was a surprise trip for me. He told me the day before you need to pack a bag for a few days and pack for cool weather. Okay, y'all, this sounds so hokey. He says, we're just taking a carry-on. So I know we're flying. And he knows I kind of don't like flying. It's not that I mind flying, but I don't like that takeoff. Because, when you're taking off, you're like, whee, straight up. And when you're landing, you're like, whee, straight down. And I don't care for that being forced back into my seat kind of thing, unless I'm driving. And that's a whole different ballgame there. So, so I packed, just a carry-on, y'all. Just carry on. No, we did not go to Cheddar. There was a lot of places we did not go. So I didn't have very many clothes, y'all. Somebody had to wash panties in the sink. I should have went without underpants in France. Then I would have had a couple more days of clean panties. But you know how that goes. So, and I had to buy a scarf and some tights in London because it was very, very breezy. How long did we fly? It was like 20 hours, Emma. It was just forever. It took about 3 or 4 hours to get from Houston Intercontinental up to Newark, New Jersey. I waved at Xandra, but she didn't see me. And then it took 10 hours to go from Newark to Italy. Okay. And paper pennies. Thanks, Teresa. I'm so glad y'all here. And I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. I've just been all imploded on myself. So, so anyway, I got real tired of wearing some of my clothes. Well, actually, I only had 4 sets of clothes. I packed 3 and wore 1. So, it's just, yeah, and that had to be split up among 15 freaking days. Thank goodness they had sinks at some of these hotels. It was exciting, y'all. And no offense. Please don't take offense, y'all, because this is me and my Texas way. I sure like American-speaking countries. Now, there was a lot of people in France that spoke English. And I'm sure there were several people in Naples that spoke English, but they didn't like to say they spoke in English. And I'm sure they couldn't understand me much better than I could understand them. And I do know how to say, thank you. I don't necessarily know how to say please in these. S'il vous plaît in French. Now I have to fall back on my high school French for that, y'all. Suzanne lost 50 pounds and gained back 20. Well, I hear you on that. I lost a few pounds when we was over there because we walked freaking everywhere, y'all. Not really. We took cabs some places, but and the Queen would not see me in London. She's like, APG, who? Not today. And one of our friends was unavailable. She had an incident and was unavailable. Otherwise, do it. And just something came up. And a couple other people, one I couldn't get a hold of. The ones were too far away. And I understand that two-way thing. So, well, it was unavoidable, Chester. She is still in pain from it, I think. So, but it's all good. It's all good. And I waved at everybody when I was there. And I thought of everybody when I was there because, I couldn't watch videos because, we had that whole internet. Maybe you got internet. Maybe you don't got internet. Maybe your telephone service is going to charge you 2 legs kind of thing. So, we had a friend come take care of the babies, and we did have the cameras, and every once in a while I could look at them on the camera and make sure they were okay. And then one day, y'all, this scared the crap out of me. We're like 2 days from coming home. Was it 2? Yeah, it was like 2 days from coming home. And I keep looking at the phone, and I'm like, Johnny, my babies have not been outside for 12 hours. Oh, no, you must be mistaken. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then it went to 14 hours. And I'm really getting upset. And I'm like, I need to go home right now. I have not seen my babies for 14 hours. And they should not be in that studio for no 14 hours. I know they're dead. I just know they're dead. They weren't dead. They came out at 14 and a half hours. And when we got home, we know why they were spending so much time in the studio, because the weather was colder here than it was over there, because there was a big old bad storm come through and blew a lot of stuff away up in Dallas. So we're not close to Dallas. Not real. We're about 4 hours from Dallas. Anyway. And my babies did nothing but eat and sleep in the studio. Okay? Because our friend that was coming over tending to them, he fed them he fed them 30 pounds of dog food, y'all. And they don't normally eat that much, but they was just eating and sleeping and eating and sleeping while mama was all freaking out about where her babies are. Silly things. My goodness. I know, it really scared me. I was really getting upset. I think I even cried, but yeah. Okay, so anyway, onwards and upwards. Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. So it's time to pick a folder. And the first one that picks a number for the file folder we're going to use today. Let's see how many we got to choose from. Where's my label? Oh, where's my label? I think let's say pick through number 1 to 34. That sounds about right. Sounds like we got 34. Judy, hello, darling. So pick a number between 1 and 34, and we'll count out a folder and see what kind of good treasury junk we got. Oh, number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, let's see what we got. I see some real bright colored bearish prints. I'm just saying. That's one of them. And we have this, which is a card from Angels in Action. They pray for my husband. Oh, and look. Talk about serendipity. It's a Thanksgiving folder, y'all. Well, not really, but that's what the card was. Let's see what else we got. We've got this other print, some scrapbook paper. Well, look at that. And this print. Some of this stuff is from Artie Dar, y'all. That's how long I've been collecting treasure, okay? Just collecting treasure. Oh, look. I got a piece of scrap paper. Normal just doesn't always fit. And I tell you what, that is so true. Ooh, it's a lot of stuff in her. Oh, and we got this pretty little picture. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm feeling this one, y'all. Okay. We got this orange one, which I'm not so feeling. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not so feeling that. Oh, and look, we got a picture. Looks like from a magazine or something. It's an author, and at the age of 2, and she's in her mama's arms. Got a little baby. I'm liking that one too. Those colors it doesn't matter, does it? I like it. And I like that. That looks just like a piece of scratch paper too. And I like that real well. Look, ooh, it's got some gold in it, y'all. I don't know if that's a piece of my scratch paper. Scratch paper. Or someone else's, but I'm really liking that. So we're going to use that. It's going to be our background. I don't know if we'll use this, but I like it. Well, obviously, I like all these things. Kept them. How can you go wrong with purples? But I'm kind of liking the stripe. I'm kind of liking that red ass bright stripe. It would work. And of course it'll work. That's why I put them in the same folder, y'all. So we got those. We're gonna play with those. Maybe we'll make a die cut out of. No, I'm not feeling that card either. Just saying. I'm just not feeling the orange today, even though it's lovely. We may use these 2 pieces to make a die cut, but somebody's going to have to think of some kind of thing to die cut. Somebody name something to die cut, and I'll see if I have that kind of a die, because I have a collection of dies. So we're going to use this as our main background. We'll art on this, and then I'll glue it into the book. And I know y'all don't remember. Hey, Sherry, glad you're here. A butterfly. Okay, butterfly. Let me go get the butterflies. Y'all just stay right here and talk amongst yourselves while I go over here and find some butterflies. I don't have to go real far. I have a few. Where are they? Bugs and insects. Is that where the butterflies are? No, it is not. I do have butterflies. I thought I had butterflies. Yeah. Well, butterfly, where are you? You would think somebody would put some of this stuff in alphabetical order by now. Okay. Birds, gadgets, jalapenos. Really? Seriously? I know I do. I know I have some butterfly dyes. For heaven's sakes. Where would they be? They're not birds, they're butterflies. Wings. Flora and fauna. Artistic circle bugs. Would they be in bugs? I found there. No, those are bugs. Those are actual bugs. Some punches. I know I have butterfly dyes. Oh, for crying out loud. What is that even in there for? There's one. I'm getting there, people. I don't understand where my butterfly dyes are. My friend might have them. I found 2 punches. You want me to keep looking? It's all cool. I do have some ties, but I don't know where they are. Oh, maybe they're under this box. Hang on, I found a box. Hang on, there may be under the box. Rain Man. Butterfly. Woo! I found one. One die. Pretty sure I have some other ones, but I don't know where they are. I have a friend, sometimes she borrows butterflies because she loves butterflies. Okay. So there we go. We have this one. Let me get a scratch paper. Oh, really? You're not going to punch? Seriously? It's got 3 settings, y'all. I might have to stand up for that. Okay, so there's that one. This is kind of them layering ones. See, this one's got a lot of holes in it. That one's got just a few. Was that it? No, that wasn't it. Oh, yeah, it was. And that one has no holes in it. Okay, so that's that one. And we all know the Martha Stewart one. We all love that one. Because, I don't know. Because you can squeeze it with your hand, I guess. And it makes one little one and two teeny tiny ones. Okay, so we have that. And this is just some icky brayer off. And then we have this one, and they'll make butterflies that look like that. And it's got a embossing folder thing. So they'll look like that. So which one do we want to try to use? Bueller. Yes, this is an EK one. There is no name on it, but that's what it looks like on the front. Okay, the dies. Okay. Okay. The only problem I have with EKs is their locking system will sometimes not be so happy to lock, which makes me get concerned about the plastic on that. So we will use, as Miss Aleene has commanded, the actual die. Will that make, I'd have to do one at a time. We'll do one at a time. Which one do we want? I don't know. I think I want the smaller one because it's smaller. Because remember, we're just going in a smaller who could never remember what size these pages is? No. 5 1/4 by 8 1/2 shy page. So I mean, you know, it's kind of smallish. But we'll go chop this at. I suppose you want me to emboss it as well, right? Okay. So I'll do that too while I'm over there, which is over here behind us. Which means I got to put this back out the way. Move that. I was not prepared, y'all. I'm not going to story you on that. I was not prepared. Had all this roo-raw going on. I was just like, Where's that thing? I do like the way these bigs dies cut. Much better than the thinlets. I'm probably not the only one that thinks that. Probably, if you can even hear me, I don't know. That's okay. It's the chat from over there. And we're going to do one more, and this one's going to have gold on it. That's going to give us 3, which is pretty good out of that one little scrap of paper. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So now let's emboss them. But before I emboss them, y'all, this is what I like to do. Spritz. That just softens and dampens that cardstock because it's a cardstock, y'all. Just a little bit, and it will make them emboss more butter, and it'll be less inclined to make the paper crack. Get in there. Fly right, butterfly. Now I got to figure out my sandwich. That's not it. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I can't never remember my sandwich. That's not it. Oh. Anybody feel sorry for me? I can't see if you do. Bless my heart. I think that's the one. I think I got it. Let's see. Did that work? We can't even tell. Can't never really tell on that one. Try another one. I'm kind of feeling hungry, y'all. I ate breakfast, though. I had some porridge. Pig porridge in the pot 5 days old. I love pig porridge. Okay. Almost there. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. I had porridge, oatmeal for breakfast. So now we got 3. This one has gold. It might not be real gold. I don't think I put it on there. So, being how we put that on there, we should wipe some ink across there and bring that embossing, I reckon. Or we can bring out the Nuvo expanding paste. Because I don't have any of that Inca Gold stuff. But I will tell y'all, this Nuvo expanding paste is amazing, like Inca Gold. Inca Gold. So we're going to use that. Now we have to pick a color. We have Misted Mauve. I want the Aberdeen. I don't have that one. It's beautiful. Purple, purple. This is more of a lavender. Here's some Brambly Apple. Here's a Boatyard Blue. It's a nice blue, y'all. Here is Red Leather. Worn Linen, which is a white, silvery kind of look. Here's Tuscan Gold. I didn't go to Tuscany. Here is Mustard Seed, which is kind of a coppery looking color, really, to me. Doesn't look anything like a mustard to me. That's me. And here is an actual gray matter, which is actually a pewter-ish color. So pick a color. 1, 2, 3, or 5. No. How many I got? I don't even know. 2, 4. I have 8 different colors. Y'all will see when I put this on here how neato it will look. Do we want red? We want gold. Tuscan Gold. Okay, gold it is. Goat it is. Now, I keep these inside this Members Mark, which is a Sam's Club dishwasher things, because, y'all know, if you don't, you're about to find out. I do not regulate the temperature out here in my studio very well. Like today, it's pleasant. Okay, we're going to get to 8 today, but it's very pleasant in the studio right now. So I don't have on the air conditioner and I don't have on the heater because I don't need it. But so I don't regulate the temperature, and stuff will tend to dry out when you don't do that and all that kind of blah, blah stuff. So I keep trying to keep stuff in more airtighter containers. Okay, now that I've cleared that up. Let me get a spatula, aka palette knife. I'm not sure why people are calling these things spatulas. Just because they're plastic doesn't mean nothing. Don't mean they're not a palette knife. I'm going to get out this here piece of scratch paper, drop paper, scratch paper, scratch it. Now it's scratch paper. I have found, and I'm sure other people have mentioned this. If not, let me be the first. London bridges. We were at some London bridges. Took my picture on the London Bridge. Then we had a slight incident with some protesters. Well, we didn't, not really. So they were there. Anyway, when containers like this, they're short and they're stubby, and I get this wide open area right here. All of that. No, I don't know. I don't think it is waxy because it dries, but it's sort of wax. It will give you a wax effect. What I'm fixing to show you if you hadn't seen it already. Anyway, because all this is open and it's open to air, and these are not actually airtight containers. That there's only so much you can do, people. Because there's so much exposed to air, I think that's why all this kind of stuff dries out, including the Inca Golds and all them, because they're in these short little pots like this too, and them Dilutions paints are too. And it looks kind of clumpy, And it sort of is till you get it out and you work it just a little bit. Then it just smooths and creams right out, y'all. It's nice. It is lovely stuff. And I try to leave on these little metal things if I can, which I can. So, but no, it's not waxy. I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. Apply with the spatula. I'm using a palette knife, not a spatula, but you know, I think they'll get over it. If it's kind of thick and you heat it up, it will puff up, which is really neat. I can't show y'all that right now because that's not how I'm using it today. That's why. It's a water-based product. And if you need to, it says to add distilled water to soften the consistency, which I only use distilled water in all my little spritz bottles on account of, you know, I don't regulate the heat, y'all. So that's what I do. So let me move this over here because I'm a right-handed person, so I need it on the right. There's my little bob of Tuscan gold, and I'm just going to smear it around on my finger. So I got just a little bit of a finger because I don't want to put my finger in there because then I'm going to be putting bacteria in there. So I don't want to put my fingers in there. So I'm going to put it right here. And this one's already got gold on it, so we're just going to leave that alone. We might not ever even use that one because it's not going to match anyway. So the embossing, can you tell? I don't know. It's raised up on this side. So I've got that on there. Now I'm just going to buff that over. Oh, it already dried on my finger. Just going to buff that over. And it's not showing up so well. I'm slightly disappointed. Or a lot disappointed. Come on. It's kind of showing up now. I might have to put a couple coats on here. So when you use it like this, you can use it and it will give a similar effect to the ink golds or whatever other such wax coloration stuff on there. Let's see if we can see a difference. Can we tell? I don't know. My lighting's not that fit, not the bestest, and my screen is not the bestest either. I don't think the ink and gold will puff up because this is actually made to puff up. That's why they named it expanded mousse. But I found that you can use it this way too, and that's not showing up that great. But we'll go ahead and do the other one just so they'll be matching. Well, it's not a really bright gold either. Let's try putting a second white down on this one. That's a little better. That's not so bad. Ta-da! Okay. So wipe that off over there. And then wipe it on my shirt. It's all okay. It's okay. It's a work shirt, y'all. All right. So now we got those. I don't know if we'll use that third one. I don't know. So we need to cut this down to whatever those measurements were that you keep forgetting. That's why you have them written down. 5 1/4. Okay. So, and I just want to talk about, while I have your undivided attention, people, these recollection cutter thing. I really did like it because it was affordable. The replacement blades come 2 in a pack and they're like $5, and you use a coupon and it's like cheaper than that. But here's my problem. If the light's not shining too badly, the ink is rubbing off this metal plate and also on the ruler part of it. So I gouged it with my my pokey tool so I could see where some of the more popular measurements are. So I'm a little sad about that. I keep thinking in my head that I'm going to send them a letter, but I haven't done that yet. So we want to make this 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Probably there. And it's going to be 8 1/2 shy. I kind of really like that end. Do I like that end? Which side do I like better? We'll get rid of that end. 8 1/2 shy. I'm gonna do it like that. 8 1/2 shy. Just shy. Is that gonna work? Oh my God, it's too short. No, I'm just kidding. It's perfect. Perfect. I'm reading chat. Thank you, Emma. Sis Patricia. Oh, contact paper. I have some of that. Emma, thank you. Well, the problem with it is it doesn't actually have gouges in it. That stuff is just like painted on there. Well, there are some, it is a little bit textured, but not much. I'll try that though, with putting some Sharpie over it. Okay, so now we have our background, and I like it like that. This is the bottom of the page. This is the top of the page. Now what are we going to do? Now what do we do? I don't know. Give me a half a day and I'll think of something. I don't know. I know we're going to use black thread for the feelers, the antennae. Stamp over it? Okay. Pick a stamp genre. Please. And thank you, ma'am. Oh, that's a good idea. Pretty smart character there, lady. Pretty smart character. I'm just saying. Don't let it go to your head, though. So let me just cut this in 3 pieces. We might use all 3 butterflies. It could happen. I'm going to put a little DNA on that so I can smush that together just a little bit. It didn't smush that well. This is a, doesn't say, but it's a Coats, C-O-A-T-S, and Clark quilting thread, because I used to be a quilter. I still have all that paraphernalia. I just can't do it anymore because it hurts. It's painful, and it breaks my heart because I really loved it doing that, y'all. Anyway, so it's kind of a heavier thread than most people would necessarily have in their thread box. My Aleene's original tacky glue, my favorite, is glued its own lid on. Wait, there we go. I busted it off. So on the wrong side, I'm going to put a little bit. Ooh, that was a lot. A little bit of glue right there on each back one of these. I guess if you want to do it on the front, you could do it on the front, but I'm not doing it on the front. Get that water glue off of there. Now we're going to take our DNA encrusted thread, and we're going to stick it in that little pile of glue right there. Okay, like that. Leave them long. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of that in a minute. Then you're going to set your butterflies aside. Now, not all insects have antennae. Okay, for instance, Dragonflies don't have antennae. Okay, that's not totally true. They don't have big old giant antennae because they're not searching for pollen kind of stuff. They're searchers. Dragonflies are carnivores. They eat meat. They eat other bugs, y'all. They eat bugs, skeeters especially. That's why we love dragonflies like that, okay? They do have antennas, but they're like tinier. They're smaller than their eyeballs, okay? You would have to like magnify them 50 times to see their antenna, whereas butterflies got big old giant antennae. Antenna. That's a Texas word meaning antenna kind of thing. Okay, so we set them aside to let them dry. Did we pick a stamping stamp genre? Botanical or more? I don't want more butterflies. What's with you people and your butterflies? Botanical. I picked up, just so happened, did their clearance thing. Let's see. Not net stack. And I have not. I am. I've not de-wooded them yet because I've not even used them yet. That's just the kind of collector I am. Y'all know it took a long time for them to start clearancing stuff down here as opposed to up north where some other people were. So I got this one that has a rose looking one like that. Okay. So you can see I've not used it. I've got this one that has trees, which it's a dark background and then the trees are clear. I don't know. I got that. And then I have this one. I think these are poppies. Poppies. It's a poppy. Or I could try to find. Let me get a book. Let me get out a book. For my other ones. Oh, people. That would botanicals would be an F for flowers. I think. Oh, I got 2 F books. Oh, that's wild. F and wild. Okay, flowers are not in this one. I know you said botanicals, but I have them listed as flowers. I have some leaves in trees. Okay. I know. It's just I'm just special that way. Here's butterfly stamps. I got a lot of, like I said, I got a few of them. Flowers. Flowers is in the back. And yes, I do still like this system a lot. Flowers. Flowers. Okay. So I've always enjoyed this one. It's that flower whose name I can't remember. Oh, you can't see that page. They're just kind of double. Oh, I can't adjust my camera now. We're live. There's, bless my heart. Let's see. Got some cat tails. I'm sure I got dog tails on the back end of some dogs. So I don't think that one goes there. I think it goes over here. Sometimes they fall off because the temperature's not regulated out here, y'all. Let me see what I'm feeling. Oh, we got this big, lovely one that Colleen sent us. Y'all know Colleen, the scrap chick? Y'all know Colleen. It's back there. I think we're going to use this one from Colleen because it's big. No, I cut that out. See, from Colleen in 2014. It's got Aleene stick it over and over on it, tack it over and over. I cut the butterfly out because that made it too directional. I like things to be able to go in whatever direction I want them to go in. That's what I'm saying. I'm all about my direction. Y'all, I'm running out of places to stack my crap. I've so got to get busy in here and straighten up. Phew. So, I'm kind of like, put that way. And then we can stamp over here. Okay. I know. Lily! Hello, darling. All right. I don't think I have a bigger platform. No, that's the biggest I got. We'll make it work. It'll be all right. Oh, I do have a bigger platform. Bless my heart, y'all. Oh, my ink fell out. Watch out. Get back in there. That's your little home. You're supposed to live in there. Quit tumping. Oh. I got an actual platform. Bless my heart. Oh, I do need some lessons. So the way you're supposed to use this, because this is how our page goes, y'all. We got to think about this. Slide your magnets off. Put that on there. We're going to put that right there. We want it to go this way. So we'll go like that. Like that. Go like that. I'm going to pull that little butterfly off because I don't want it right now. Get over there. Let go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Put your little magnets on there. Hold your paper in place. Cardstock. It's cardstock, y'all. Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with crayons and scribbling. I don't tend to do that. I do have my emergency box of snipper crayons. Oh, that's the wrong side. I got to do it again. I didn't tump my lid over. I hope that's the right side. That's the side I'm going to use now. Yep, that's more butter. Will that work? That'll work. Okay. So, did we pick a color of ink we're stamping with? And this surface is not actually real smooth. So, just so y'all know, it's got I don't know, it's like scraped on paint, or I don't even know what that is. Some kind of paint. Oh, fancy, Lilith. Fancy. Fava Castel. Is that anything like fava beans? Chianti. I guess we'll just use black. I have all colors though. What color we want? Did we pick a color? No. No one picked a color. Somebody needs to pick a color. Black? Okay. Where is it? Oh, now I gotta look for it. Okay, I have Stays on Black in a little one. I got Archival in the big one. But I'm thinking I used it yesterday. I'm making a tag for a swap, and it seemed kind of dry. My archive. I think I might have to. Oh, that's kind of dry too, y'all. Oh, Lords. I do not like the way it smells. I'm just saying, because I don't. Ooh, treasure. I do not like the way snaze on smells. I don't. And no, that's not going to. Let me get my Archival re-inker because I know it was dry yesterday. I'm sure it's more drier today. Jet black. There it is. Notice how quickly I found that. It's in a drawer labeled ink. That's where all my pen nibs were that I couldn't find a couple of years ago because I had organized, and then I couldn't find my pen nibs because some smarty person put them in the drawer marked ink, which is actually a logical place to put them. And this is an old ink pad, y'all. Excuse me. And I probably only do have to re-ink it about once a year, which is pretty good considering the lids on these they don't really close airtightly-ish. Just saying-ish. Get in there. Must be wetter up there. Got some ink on it now, y'all. This is the hard part because I don't like pulling that lid off. Oh, it's juicy now. So, I know a lot of people like the way it smells. I am not a fan of the smell of amaretto. Excuse me. Let me rephrase that. It's really not almond. It's amaretto. And I like eating almonds. I'm not an amaretto fan. Y'all, this frog has moved in my throat. Probably a good thing we're using this platform. I have to go over it twice. Like I said, that is kind of a textured kind of background. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Maybe I should have laid the paper on top of it. Joyce is here. Hello, Joyce. I'm so glad everybody's here. Sure makes me happy. Does it make you happy? Did y'all do a thumbs up? Did I thumb up myself? Let me go thumb myself up. Where's the thumbs? Where do the thumbs go? Where do I do that at? I'm on my phone. I guess I can't. Not right the nails. There, that's better. I still got a place not showing though, right there. Well, it'll be all right. We'll put a butterfly over it and you'll never know. Never ever know it was that way. Careful. Okay. Oh. Let's do this way. Put that there. Put that in there. I don't want it going that way. I kind of want it going. I kind Kindy want it going. We'll just stick it right there. Oh, don't be sliding because you still got ink on you. Still got some ink on there. I do too. Did I write the name of it somewhere? I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll have to look in my desk reference book. It was a gift from Colleen. Collapse, chat, and then thumbs up. Okay. So now, y'all, that you're on your mobile devices, your telephones, your cameras, now y'all know how to do a thumb up. Do it. Do it now. Speaking of y'all, I appreciate each and every one of you. Your kind comments. Not that you can currently comment, because you can't. Not currently. You have to chat right now. You have to chat. Y'all can come back later and leave a comment. Just saying you could if you wanted to. You want to. Yeah, don't do it now, Joycey. Wait till later. And then it'll come back and it'll say you were a repeat watcher, and that looks good for me. That's good for my numbers. Because I have found out, because all this Copra, Kappa, FTC, YouTube, boohoo stuff, that I could have been making more money. But I opted not to, and this is back when I first monetized a couple of years ago. I opted not to enable the ads that are specific to you, you know, where they track what you've been looking at online and then direct an ad specifically to you. I did not ever and did not never enable that feature because I don't like ads directed at stuff I've looked at. Let's say I was looking at new panties online. I don't want somebody to come and advertise panties to me. Okay. Just saying, because that is so true. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. So I never did enable that kind of ad. I always just had generic ads going at people, and skippable ones too at that, if possible. And because I didn't do that, that significantly reduced my income, my YouTube income. So this whole Copper Koopa thing, it probably won't make that much of a difference in me because I weren't getting much income anyway, as I found out the last 2 days. That if you had ad-specific tracking, the pay was like 3 times more. I mean, if those people are subject to lose 50 or 90 to 60% of their income from ad revenue because that was enabled and now it's going to be not enabled, I could have been making that much more instead of just, you know, a measly $10 a month, which doesn't even cover my postage. Just, if I'm just going to get out there and whine, I'm just going to get out there and whine about it. All right, y'all? Because it doesn't even cover my postage. So now I got this sticky stamp. I'm gonna stick it on our die box. Die box, not dime box. Texas, just a die box. Okay. I like this little thing. I don't necessarily think about using it that often. It's way down there on the bottom of my Roscog. Hello, Shauna. I love my Roscogs. Those are them rolly carts from IKEA. And I will say I picked one up at another store. It was like $20 because I thought, what the heck? You know, it's $20. Let's just see if it's as good. It's not as good. It is not as good as the real Roscogs or Rascags or however you want to pronounce it from IKEA. Those things are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. And I love them. And I got a bunch of them. I have so many I can't fit any more in the studio. Let me show you what I just got Saturday. No, Sunday. We drove out to IKEA because husband wanted something to do, and I'm okay with sitting at home because I like being at home, y'all. He likes to go. He says, well, let's go to Trader's Village. And I'm like, oh, if you just want to go walk around, why don't we go out to IKEA? We haven't been out to IKEA for a long time. I don't know where that even came from because, I don't think about going out there all the time. We only go out there about once every 2 years, all right? So anyway, while I was out there, they had these things. It's kind of a pegboard. I don't know if regular pegboard stuff is going to work in that. But here's what I was thinking, because y'all know I don't think inside boxes so much. Oh, sorry for jiggling the camera. They got this mounting device. And I was thinking I would mount it on the short end of the Roscog cart. And then I could put the pegboard on that, because that's what it's for. It's to mount on that mounting device. And then I could use my pegboard things, because I got pegboard on my count on my backsplash out here in the studio counter, but I can't get to because there's too much crap stacked in front of it. So I might can use these. I wonder. Let's just try it. Let's move this and let the ink dry for. We need to yeah, I'm going to mount it this way on the side of a Roscog, the short side, because it's got a short side and it's got a long side. So, hey, John. Now, oh, you know what? It probably won't. It probably won't. I can almost tell you right now it's not going to, on account of these it's not going to work. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. I did not pick up any of their peg stuff. I might not do that now. But I do have an extra piece of pegboard. Maybe I'll mount that on an actual real piece of pegboard somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, here's my folder. Here's my folder sticker. I may actually mount an actual piece of pegboard on there. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, where were we before we so rudely interrupted ourselves with other stuff? I like that. That's going to be perfect. Okay, now what do we do? Hey, Dot. I'm glad everybody's here. Thanks so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate it. Now, what do we do? Don't forget, we got our butterflies. Their whiskers are drying over here. So we can cover up that little bald spot right there somehow or another. Because remember, our book is sideways. Remember our book. Our pages is this way. So. I know I need a pocket. I need a pocket right there. Right there. Right there is where I need a pocket. Now, I've kind of been rethinking this. I don't know. I don't know about that. But we could make a pocket out of this same stuff because we got lots of it. Heart shapes? Aleene, are you kidding me? Butterflies and hearts? I guess they could be hearts. Striped hearts. Edged the butter. Very good point. Emma, I didn't say if you use a good thinker person. I've already said that today. Don't make me tell you more good stuff about your brains. like you have some, okay? Don't be doing that. Yeah, we'll think about that. We all love butterflies. Some of us love butterflies more than others. Now, my friend Alice, who may or may not be here, I don't know if she made it today or not. She loves butterflies. And she is quite the social butterfly. Well, that explains it, Aleene, right there. That explains why you like them so much, because you are so social. You are just so social. That's hard for me to say, by the way. My teeth get in the way. Aleene, the social butterfly. This foam pad is just disintegrating on me here, people. I hear the mailman. Only it's not a man, it's a girl. Woman. Well, that put a different spin on it. Why do I have such a hard time seeing my screen? I don't know. I got notice on my old computer that's out here in the studio, because it has Microsoft Office 2010 on it. Does that tell you how old this one is? I think it may actually be a little older than 10. Anyway, I got notice today that it will no longer be supported as of October 2020. Doesn't that sound funny to say that out loud? Have any of y'all said that out loud? 2020. In the year 2525. I mean, 2020. It sounds so foreign in my ears. It sounds like Italian. I should have inked it before I put the antenna feelers on there. But so it goes. There it is. Where is it? Where'd I put the other one? Oh, it's right there. God, getting lost. 2007. Oh. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a 2007. I don't know. It said something. It wasn't going to be supported in October of next year. That doesn't mean you can't use it. That just, anything goes wrong with it, you can't necessarily re-download it, because that's what they did with the iMovies. Is it iMovies? Microsoft Movie Maker, whatever it was. I really enjoyed that editing software. I found it very easy to use. It wasn't the best, but it worked. I was able to use it being the primary thing here. So I liked it. And then just a few months ago, month or two ago, just recently, I had to, because I had to get the whole computer debacle. Oh my God, y'all. It's been such a summer, late summer, fall thing for me. I had to get the new computer, blah, 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 blah. Go back and watch the video from, or the live show from a couple months ago. I had to get the new computer, so I had to get a new software, editing software, which I might just say I am enjoying it. I'm not enjoying learning a new one, but luckily for me, I have this techno geek guy feller. He's an artist too, y'all, and he uses the same editing thing. Because when I asked about it, he goes, "Oh, hell yeah, that's the one I use." Well, he probably didn't say hell, but he says, "That's the one I use." And so if I have questions or I get in a jam, I just send him this little text, "Help me, help me." And he tells me what to do. And boom, it's magically, it gets fixed. They do like you to keep spending your money. That's why they no longer support this and they no longer support that. And even Roku, which is an alternative to cable or satellite television. What am I using? Power Director, and I have Director 17. It seems like every time they update it or they give it a new number. So I have 17. They just came out with 18, of course. Or maybe they had 18. I don't know. I have the Power Director. It's not too bad to use. It is a lot different than the Microsoft Movie Maker, whatever that thing is called. It is a lot different of a format, but once you start understanding some of the little nuances that you can do, it's not too bad. I've figured out how to put little screen captions on there, you know. So I'm real proud of that. I did that by myself. Blade didn't even have to tell me how to do that. I figured that one out on myself. And how to fade from one scene to another scene, you know, instead of just be like stop kind of thing. You know, it's like stop and here's something new. I fade into it. What else have I learned? Oh, I learned how to speed them up, make it go faster. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I think there's a reverse on it, although I've not played with that. Okay, because like when I'm editing a video, it's like I need to edit this because it's going up like, you know, in a couple of minutes here, kind of thing. And there's the option to use it to do a voiceover, whereas I record into a digital recorder and then upload that and add it to the video. That's what I was doing with the other one. I'm still doing that with the new software because the speaker or the microphone, not the speaker in the computer, you know, it's not worth crap. They just don't come with, and I'm just too lazy to try a different speaker kind of thing. So I'm still using my digital recorder and doing it that way because I'm happy and it's working for me, so I'm cool. So is it cheap? No, well, it's like $100. Was it $100? I think it was $100. I caught it on sale back in the fall, you know, in the early fall. I know it's still fall, y'all. Hell, it's summertime here. Because they had it on sale for school, you know, at that time. School time. Was that August? I don't know. So I got it at a slightly lesser price than what it normally is. But I think it's like just over $100, $150, maybe under $150. I don't know. I'd lie. So in the scope of things, in comparison to the other stuff, it's pretty reasonable. Hey, Arlene. So yeah. But anywho, back to the pocket. Should we use a piece of this for the pocket? I don't know if I'm going to do hearts. I have some heart. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, for heaven's sakes, hearts, really? Some things are really cheaply made. Now, the computer I'm working on out here in my studio is quite old. And I wonder if I could pull it under the camera so you could see. It's so old, the battery in it doesn't work. So I took that out a couple years ago because I thought it was a fire hazard, even just having it in there. Nope, it's not gonna come over here. Anyway, it's been dropped a couple times, and I literally, and I do mean literally, not figuratively, those are big words, literally have it taped together with duct tape. Seriously. And it's still kind of it's kind of got a gap in it. So I can't even use it's got a CD-ROM in it, and I can't use that at all because it doesn't close enough for that. So I'm reading online. Yeah. And anyway, it's a Sony Vaio, and I love it. Okay. And I've probably had it 10 or 12 years. They do not make Sony Vaios anymore because that's what I was going to get a year ago. No, 3 years ago, I was going to get a Sunny Viro when I was getting the other computer, the other new one that broke after 3 years. Anyway, I was going to get a Sony for then, and they said, "Oh, they don't make that anymore," which is just it's because they work and they last a long time. I'm still working it, and it's held together with duct tape. I'll have to take a picture. Maybe I'll take a picture and tweet that. Anyways, did we decide? And I ignored it. We're going to use this for a pocket. Would that be too? I don't know. I'm really I just don't know. I know I keep saying I'm not going to talk about it, and I keep bringing it back up. So YouTube debacle stuff. I don't know if we want to cover that spot up because it's not stamped in so good. Oh, people. Oh, I even said at one point I liked this, didn't I? I can't even use that now. Can't even. That's Neven, not Negan. Oh, Negan. Negan is like the best bad guy ever. And I must admit, I always liked him. Except when he did Glenn in. That really upset me. They should have let Glenn die under the dumpster like he should have. That's when he should have bit the dust. We're not going to use that. I don't think. No, probably not. I'll put that back in the folder for now. For the nails. No, people. I do like this though. Oh, we could make a peekaboo page. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Why don't we do that? Oh, that masking paper. I don't have any of that, but I have plenty of paper, people. Paper people. Maybe why don't we do that? Why don't we make a peekaboo page? Who is Glenn? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know that we ever learned Glenn's last name. It's from the television series The Walking Dead. And Negan bashed his head in with Lucille. Lucille being a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. I know some of the stuff I watch. Negan's a great bad guy, though. Hey, Mary Kay, so glad you're here. I'm so glad everybody's here. Thanks so much, y'all. I'm thinking I'm just going to make a peekaboo page, not necessarily a pocket. Although, now that I'm finally getting somewhere, it's taken me an hour and a half to get there. Because, you know, all these have pockets on them. We did a slight peekaboo here. And it would not be too close to put another peekaboo-ish thing there. We're going to make a peekaboo. Peekaboo, peekaboo, ooh, 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 peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. So, I remember, I'm not even going to look at it. I remember The Walking Dead. Yeah. I don't miss Rick. I don't know how many of y'all watch The Walking Dead. I'm not missing Rick quite so much. Excuse me, y'all. There's this frog. Oh, is that right? Wait, let me check my measurement again. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. I'm making 8.5 shy. Oh, no, I can't do that. Wrong end. Try this. Try it this way. Okay. We'll try it. Get in there. 8.5 shy. Shy. Oh, 8.5 shy. Now 5 1/4. But we're going to leave it a little longer so we can flip it over and tuck it under. So we'll make it, okay, what did I say? 5 1/4. So we'll make it 5 and, well, let's just make it 6. And, you know, we won't have to worry about that in between stuff. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I have to, I'm going to have to emboss it. Emboss it. Oh my gosh. Get back out here. Score it. I have a scoreboard, but I don't feel like bending over again. So we want 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Where's a thing? Get a thing. Oh, come on. Here's the thing. This thing will work. And we'll just squirt it right down that cutting line. Cross our fingers. Arlene, thanks so much for coming. Let's see if that'll work. Scooch over, butterflies. Butterflies. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get warmed up, y'all. Oh, I folded it just a little too much. Okay, should have done this. Let's just do this. Don't tell anybody we misfolded it. And we'll just do that. Now it'll be perfect. I said perfect. Yeah. See, it's perfect. It's gonna be perfect. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. But there's more. Let's do more. Because that's just too simple. Right? Oh, I know what we can do. Where's that other paper we have to play with, y'all? Where's that other paper? The other scratch paper, dropping paper, this one. Let's glue that down there. Shall we do that? I think we shall. I think we shall put that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna do it. Let's get out this other new scratch paper. Newer-ish scratch paper. Some matte mediums, because we're going to matte medium, not really. Oh, my brush is. Who didn't clean this brush? People, I just don't know what I'm going to do with y'all. You're not cleaning my tools before you walk away for the day. Now we got a stiff glue brush. For heaven's sakes. That's all right. Put some matte mediums on it. A la Dee Dee style. Just smear it all up on there. Well, we can't have the back of it just be this white thing, can we? Well, I guess we could, but. Okay, let's put a brush in there. Toothbrush. Oh my gosh. Let's do that. Oh. Yeah, like that. Let's do it like that. Get a scraper card. Where's the scraper? There we go. I know it's got a hole in it. It'll be okay. Just ignore that. Act like you don't see it. Okay. Put some of this on top. We should have done this first, but we weren't thinking ahead, were we? Because we didn't even know where we were going with this, did we? Yeah, that's a good question. Are y'all crafting along? Are y'all doing stuff? What are y'all doing? What's on your desk? I'm gonna get the heat gun for a minute. Heat gun, y'all. I know how y'all love that. It's your favorite part. I must say, it's kind of one of my favorites. Look, it's going to end up with my name on there. And it's going to be facing the right way. Is that too noisy? There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, you're altering? Not offering, but altering. Altering. All-terrain vehicle. Sometimes, y'all, I just don't know where my words come from. Well, I know they come from my mouth, but I mean, you know, I don't know who thought of them. Come on. It's a little dampish here today. Christmas cards. Oh, you're designing some new stencils? Woohoo! That's good news, Joe. I take that as good news. I'm just saying, I take it as good news. I'm a stencil junkie. She says that she lovingly gazes over at her stencil stand. Oh, I don't even tell my husband when I get them anymore. He's like, you got what? I'm like, oh, nothing, dear. I didn't get a thing. Not a thing. So we're just going to trim this off. This is our little thing that I can't remember what I called it a minute ago. Flip thing that looks so inconspicuous. How y'all like these big old words I'm using? Inconspicuous. Okay. Those colors just look so amazing. All right. I don't know that we actually have a true direction to go with this page yet, but we're going somewhere. We're getting there somehow. Oh, I cut that out. Now I made it too short. Oh, well. Again, that's just between us. Software reporter tool is safe. That's good to know. Thanks, Norton. Okay, it's going to go. It's going to go like that. And some of you are just going to turn the page and you'd be all like, yeah, so. You'd be like, no, bam. Oh, we just did that with our other one, didn't we? Sort of. Where'd he go? Bam, baby, bam. Well, I guess I do like these flip things too. Bam. How does that look? I don't know. I might change my mind. It wouldn't be the first time I changed my mind. I guess that looks okay-ish. Hey, Kathy. I could make 3 separate pages. I could. I can do anything I want to. My daddy said. My daddy said. I kind of like that. I don't know. I'm just flip-flopping one thing to another, one thing to another. I don't know. I trimmed it too short, but don't tell anybody. You'll be okay. Kimmy, who's Kimmy? Oh, Kimberly, hello. their power was out. Oh no, Kimberly couldn't buy anything. You know your cell phone. Assuming you have a cell phone, because you know you're a modern kind of girl. They have calculators on them, and you can figure out that price and handwrite a receipt and add the tax and all that junk yourself. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Kimberly. That's a total tragedy. It truly is. I would not all the way to Tuesday morning, 5 miles away from my house in either direction. Just saying, 7, excuse me. Well, 5. And yeah, I would have to go back. I would have to just go shopping and put all my stuff over here, and I'd say, like, hold this for me till your power comes back on. Dixie. No, I can't remember her name. What's that manager's name? I can't remember her name. Because I see my Tuesday morning manager girl, whose name I can't remember all the time. Okay. So I've decided now I'm going to trim, because they should be dry enough. I'm going to trim our butterfly antennas, and we're going to let this dry just a little bit more. Thanks, Joan. Eileen's decision, and we're just going to trim it right there. I know some of them have really long ones. Some of them have some. Oh, that's not even straight there, is it? So we're going to do that. But some of them, they're a little curled on the end. I don't have that ability. I don't think. I could probably figure out a way to do it, to curl them on the end, but I'm not gonna. So I sounded like Nick the Booksmith when she says I'm not gonna. So we've done that. Let's get I have some stuff. Let me think about where it is. Because what the heck, people? Use your stuff. Hang on, bear with me. I'm looking for some stuff. We're going to try something. We're going to experiment. Let me get something else to experiment with. We're going to use this gold one that doesn't quite fit because it already doesn't quite fit. So we're going to use him for our experiment. We're going to take this tulip slick stuff. Let's see if it comes out, if it works. Oh, it worked. We're going to do this right on the end of his antenna. We're going to put just a little dot. Okay, so it's a little tear-shaped dot. Don't stick to my hand. And we're going to let that dry for the next 4 days. I'm thinking this is going to work. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't work. Can you see? Okay. We're going to let that dry for a little while. I don't know. You know, I thought about a curling iron. I have an old Marcel curling iron because I used to be a hairdresser, y'all. But there again, y'all got the hand issues. Anyway, I had a Marcel curling iron. That's this French curling iron. Speaking of France, and you got to click it and turn it and click it and turn it and click it. Yeah, but I don't have any puffy paint. I just don't. So we're going to use that because that's what I got. But I was thinking if it dries okay, which I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, we could actually take that and put gold paint on the ends. That's kind of what's in my brain, because my brain could be a messed up situation, y'all. Okay, so This is still damp. I can feel it damp. And you know, not all journal pages need to be pretty. I'm just saying, because they all don't need to be pretty. Well, they might need to be, but they all don't end up pretty. Okay. Something's crooked. Crooked. And I don't know what it is. Did I ever even lay this page in there to even see if it would fit properly? Properly being a term that's not necessarily meant as a real thing. Because that's going to go on the back there. I will glue this on later after I get it finished today. I will, or during our stream. It is crooked. Way crooked. Oh my gosh, it's like way crooked, y'all. And I will glue it to that inside the book because I can't work on the back there. It's just too bumpy and stumpy. Let's see if we can straighten this up. Sorry, I think I hit the camera. Why is it crooked? Where is it crooked at? That's straight. Aha. There it is. There's the crooked side. We find it. Sure, that's perfect now, right? Y'all should have tried this on hours ago. Let's see. I'm measuring. Now I need to take just a little bit more off. Not much. Leave that over there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Oh, that didn't count for diddly, did it? Try that. I need it I need it to fit perfect. Now it's too short. No, I'm just teasing. It's perfect. I'm telling you, trust me on that. It's perfect. Perfect. Okay. So on with the show of doing what we don't know what we're going to do. So we're going to glue that. That's going to go there. Now that's too long. Oh my gosh. People, please. That's going to go there. Really, it is. And it'd be like, whee! Yeah. Okay. Let's ink around this edge, shall we? Let's see if there's any ink left on this thing. Not really. That frog just will not leave me alone. Y'all, I don't always ink around the edge because it's not something I necessarily think about doing. Now, let's do this side. Because if we did that side, we might as well do this side. Because why not? Might as well fold through that up. Is that where it's supposed to fold? I don't know. That's where it's going to fold now. Here we go. Let's just do this. Now it's all distressed. Beautiful. Still damp. Might take it 2 days to dry. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sakes, people. Y'all, I'm having a hard time. Can one of y'all come do this for me? Marianne, how are you, darling? Oh, the big tease jobs. I did. I had a client in the 80s, y'all. Well, I had one lady that just loved her beef into the 80s. Because when I went to school, you had to learn how to do shampoos and sets. That's where you roll it on the little plastic hair rollers. Y'all remember them? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Joyceage. Okay. So, at a secondhand store, we have, where's the other one? Where's the other punch? I think I like it better. Of course, it won't work if it's not really dry. They had these Martha Stewart punches. So I picked them up because y'all know I'm a cheapo. I'm a cheapo shopper. Wasn't clearance, but it was close. Close to clearance. I need to use heat gun again, y'all. Excuse me. Heat gun, y'all. So I'm thinking I'm going to punch that around the edge of this, just so it won't be quite so plain, stripy. Yeah, those plastic rollers. Oh, y'all, I was the perm queen at the salon I worked at. I could roll up and get me a perm done in 15 minutes practically. And I had the sick hands to prove it because my hands was in the chemicals all the time. They got very unhappy about it. They were bad. So I had to start wearing gloves, and that was real hard to roll permanent. Because y'all remember permanent? You get that real tight little, fairly tight little curls in the 80s, mid to late 80s. And then you just wash your hair and it just be all kinky, curly, and pretty giant. I like my hair like that. Mm-hmm. And that, yes, they did, Marin. Because if they didn't, they were coming back in and you were touching that stuff up. Get that lacquer out. Get that all on there. I think it's going to line up okay. Ish. You'll be all right. Y'all won't tell anybody. Oh, yeah, naturally curly hair. Yeah, but the thing is, Judy, we would actually perm naturally curly hair people so it would be under more control. And I would straighten some people's hair with permanents. We would straighten it. And I had this one girl, oh my God, her hair was as thick as a horse's tail. Oh my God, beautiful hair. And she didn't want any wave in it at all. She wanted it straight. Oh my goodness. Put straighteners on there. That was a job. That was a job. Just saying. It was a job. I got paid to do it. I wasn't very personable. Excuse me, y'all. I really hate that I keep doing that. Sorry. I wasn't real personable back in them days. I was pretty quiet. Really, I was. I know it's hard to imagine, but it's true, y'all. Oh, please, punt. Got one. So, dang it, Dale. I didn't have a whole lot of clientele. Get in here. I'm lining it up with the pattern over here. I don't know what I'm doing. I did not think this out very much. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do right there. Oh, now it is what it is. I can't undo it. I can't glue all that back in there. I don't think. Oh, that's not the right way. Don't do it that way. That was close. Y'all were letting me do that. Y'all was letting me do that. Okay, punching. We got to line it up over her. Where them holes go? Something like that. Is that right? Right enough. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, y'all. You got all these little things. Oh, look at all that little happy little glitter. Happy little glitter. Well, that's it now, y'all. It's done. Done deal. Done deal, Bill. I don't dislike it. Let me get rid of these little crusties. Okay. That's still the bottom of the page. That's still the top of the page. I kind of like that. Now it doesn't matter that it's. Hey, Gail. So glad you're here. Here, heel, Gail, heel. That frog is having some communication issues. I like that. I do kind of like that. It's unusual. It's different. It's like me. I like that. What do y'all think? Y'all like that? Fair say yes. I think I like that. I don't know what it looks like from the other side. Let's flip it up. That's the way to go. It'll be a flip up. It'll kind of be something like that. Oh, yeah. As if I was excited about it. I think I do kind of like that, though. I don't dislike it. Therefore, it's okay. Right? Isn't that how that works? If you don't dislike it, it's okay. Now, what? I don't know. I'm still toying with that pocket idea because y'all know I like the pockets. I don't know. We'll come back to that pocket idea thing. Where's our butterflies? How do they look on that? Do they get lost on that? They kind of get lost, don't they? A little bit on that part. They definitely do on this part. I'm thinking we may just leave this part like it is. And I'm kind of liking that. I'm liking the butterflies on that one. Just like they are, even. Well, we're going to wait for that other one to dry so we can see how the little dot things on the end. But I think those two are going to go like that. And we put the one with the gold on it on the inside. Just behave right there. Okay. I like how that looks, y'all. I'm growing quite used to it. I think I may be getting fond of it even. Okay. We could put a pocket there. But I'm also reconsidering Aleene's hearts. I know, but I am considering it. I mean, we have this big hunk of this paper left. And I'm thinking that would be okay, because then it would just, kind of like a pocket with a pocket, heart pocket. Ha 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 ha. Emma, you full of it today, girlfriend. Ha 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 ha. Everyone, I would like to introduce Starving Emma. She's full of it today. A heart pocket. What size heart pocket are we going to use? Okay. Let me get the choice. Let me find a choice. That's not a bad size. That's a decent size right there. That's the size, right? Bye, Teresa. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you spending your time with me, and everybody else appreciates it too. I know they do. Yeah. It's either that size or this size. It's this size. That's the size we want right there. That's what we want right there. That size. But this is just paper. I should glue it on to some cardstock, so it'll be a better pocket. Okay. So we're getting there, y'all. It's taking us 2 hours, but I think we're starting to arrive. Y'all know it takes me a while. We're going to glue some whatever I just said on there. Cardstock. I have them around here. I don't have any scrap white cardstock, but I don't want to waste this whole stripy paper. So we're just going to, we're going to eyeballage. It is a real word. Oh, do we want angled? Oh, now we have more decisions, people. Do we want up and down like that? Do we want sideways like that? Or do we even want diagonal stripes? I'm not feeling the diagonal so much. I think we're going to go with straight up and down. Would make it more easier for me. You know, it's all about being easier for me. Okay, so we're going to just chop this out. Just sort of mostly like that. Okay, put that over there. Now we can glue these two together. So they will be together forever. Am I going to use real glue? Or am I going to use matte medium? I think I'm going to use real glue, y'all. Just damn. No, Shauna, I'm sorry. Your lag was too lagged. Too late for your lag, Shauna. We're going to go straights. La la la. Because I've already had a new idea pop in my head, y'all. Oh, we're in trouble when that started happening. Oh. It's okay. I think I got it. I think I fixed. Okay. Oops. We're just going to smear that around. And we're going to stick it on here. We're going to wait 3 or 4 or 5 days for that to dry. It won't take that long. Probably won't take as long as a matte medium because matte medium's pretty wet stuff, y'all, if you think about it. My glue's not quite so wet. Okay. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. Bam! Heat gun, y'all. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Must be your internet, Emma, not mine. You think the stripes are upside down? Oh, no. Well, that would figure, wouldn't it? That would be so like me. Where's that butterfly that's drying with the things on the antenna? Hit it with a heat gun. I need to start doing that, y'all. That's funny. We're going to let that set a minute. Make sure it's dry. Let me check our butterfly antennae. No, not dry. Not dry yet. I think that's cool enough to die cut. But I had this idea while we were talking about it. Okay. Let me think. Just bear with me. Where's my stuff? You don't know what I'm looking for. Okay. This is some washi tape that I do not find attractive. It came in a bundle with some other ones from the King Dollar Store, which means it was 25 cents. So it's okay, y'all. Don't freak out. We're going to do this. So we can tape down there because I got this idea. I got a wild, hairy idea. We're going to put a window. We're going to put a window in the pocket. Why not? Right? You like this? See, I'm almost, you would like that, wouldn't you, Joyce? We're going to do that like that. I know I've had other people tell me they like it. Thanks, Mary Kay. Emma. Everybody, thank you. Is that straight? It's straight enough for me. So let me die cut this. Cut it out. Don't forget, I messed up my sandwich, so now I got to re-sandwich. It sounded so fake. Sounded so fake. Okay, I'm doing some wizardry. We're in trouble. Right there. We're going to go like that. Oh. Get in there. Hang on. Oh, really? Quit doing that. Be still. Hang on. I got to get the washi tape again. It's moving on me over here, y'all. Well, I could bring it over here, but then y'all would see me mess up. So we don't want to do that. I prefer to mess up off screen. Thank you so much. That's not. No, it'll be what it is. Okay, it's what it is. Okay. Bear with me. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, those frogs. This may not work, y'all. This brilliant idea of mine may not even work. Okay. Because remember, we're doing a pocket. All right. So I just, on this part, I just cut the top part of the heart. Okay. We cut out the whole center, which means I partially cut it. Then I pulled, just a lesson, y'all. Then I pulled this part off and left this part attached so we could cut out the full window. Now we have a window in our heart. It's a window into our heart, y'all. And pull this little washies off. There we go. Put it back on there because we might can use it again. It can happen. It can happen. Pull that off. Might as well pull that off. Put all that aside. Put that aside. Now we got this little heart. Okay, so we got a heart. I said heart, not fart. All right. So, now we need to, I'm going to cut. Well, that's not going to work very well, though. My idea is not going to work after all. Just hang on. Just bear with me. I'm still trying. I'm still trying, people. Pencil. Oh, really? Ran away with my pencil. Like that. Okay. Going to cut this little point out. Like that. This may not work, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up. Well, I know. I thought I would too, sort of. We're going to cut to that because really I cut it way deeper than I wanted to. Than I wanted to. Okay. I have to make things more difficulter. I was born that way. I was a breech birth. I really was. I know it's terrible information you don't need, but there it is. You got it. Okay. Now, where'd that other thing go? And I need the other thing. We're just going to score this. Mostly like that. Okay. And then we're going to score it over here. Mostly like that. Just bear with me. This may be wonderful. It may just be wonderful. In an elevator? You were born in an elevator, Joyce? Really? That's cool. I think it's cool. No, really, I was a breech birth. But the more stranger thing about it is my brother was also, and he was born before me and not at the same time. He was born a year before me. We're not twins. So not twins. So it's unusual that a lady, a woman, my mother in fact, had 2 breech births. And it occurred to me, I don't know, when did it occur to me? I don't know. Sometime just this last year. I know sometimes it takes a while for me to think it's shit stuff. You know, my daddy always teased me that I was born bass-ass words. Bass-ass words. And because it was funny, y'all. And my brother never got teased about it. Now, why is that? Why wouldn't he get teased about it? Or, you know, I would get teased about it, but he wouldn't. Isn't that weird? And why did it take me this long to think of that? I don't know, because I'm just special that way. I told y'all I was special. Y'all just don't seem to want to believe it. Or maybe you do, and you're just too nice to talk about it. So we're going to do that. See, I really should only cut to there, so I would have this area to fold under, so that the whole edge of my heart's not gluted down. Now we need to put a film on there, and I have just the thing right here in my trash bag. That right there is going to be perfect. I mean, look at that. That's a window waiting to happen. You know, I think I was an easier target, gal, because they used to call me Lenny Penny, the big fat henny, too. I was plump. I can't say I was fat. I'm pretty healthy right now. I'm pretty plump. But, yeah, they used to say that to me, too. So, needless to say, I've been dealing with some issues. I don't deal with them that way, but I drink them out. No, I'm just teasing about that too, yeah. But it's funny how sometimes you spend your whole life a certain way, and then these things just all of a sudden start occurring to you, and you're like, why am I just now realizing that, right? It's because he's a boy. You know, brother would make him a boy. In those days, back when we thought gender meant something. No offense, people. Don't take it that way. It's a sign of my times. It's a sign of my times. Oh Lord, I'm in trouble now. PC people found me. But you know, it was, you know, boys were always treated different. Just were. And for some people, they still are. But it didn't occur to me until my twilight years. No, I don't have any twilight years. I'm not in the twilight years. I'm 34. Pretty sure that's pretty accurate. 13-year-old mentality at 34. See, that's going to be a window right there. Look at that. Look at that. We made a window. Okay, but we're going to use some double-sided tape if I can find it. We're doing a lot of product today, y'all. Here it is. I'll find it. You know, you're just sitting around, you think about the past, and you're like, yeah, I remember when we used to play with the jailhouse and all that. Daddy had a little locking room in our garage, and we always would, you know, lock you up in it, and it was jailhouse. It was always called the jailhouse. Anyway, when you start thinking about memories and all that crap from when you was a kid, and you know, junk like that, and then things start occurring to you, and you're like, what was up with that? You're like, I don't know. Yeah, you know, I am going to have to round that off. Thank you. Dang it, Emma. Cut that out. Cut it out. This is just like turning into your video or something. Aleene. Aleene. Emma's taking your power. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put another strip down here. But you are right. They do need to be rounded. Rounded. This is not going to be perfect because, you know, we are talking about me. Where's my plastic, my clear plastic that I can't see? Can't never see. We'll put just a little piece right there. There we go. That's just gonna have to be good enough. Now I need a pokey tool because I need to find a pokey tool. There we go. This is gonna be so cute, y'all. Sandra, how are you doing? You're here just in time. I'm just now getting it together. We're starting to make some progress and getting somewhere. Glad you're here. I saw you show the other night. Well, I saw it on the recording. I didn't see it live, obviously. I don't think, did I? I don't know, y'all. I've just turned into a walking mental ambush almost. It has nothing to do with my brother. Although he used to pin me down on the ground. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Oh, brothers. Older brothers. In my opinion. Okay, so there we go. And no, that is so not even cut really into a full heart shape, but you know, whatever. We're just going to stick it. We're going to stick it. Right. Oh, don't do that. Don't wrinkle up on me now. Oh, it did. It kind of wrinkled on me. Maybe I can fix it before it sticks permanently. All right. We're going to trim this plastic out because you didn't get it cut very good, Emma. We're just trimming it up just a little bit. Get trimmed up. I said trim up. Trimming her heart. Cutting out the waist. All right. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Where do these brilliant ideas come from in here? So we're going to round that. Because Emma's right. It's something's going to get hung up on it. I just know it will. Oh. Come on. Yes. Now we have a window. Ta-da! Window. Ta-da! What are we going to put in the window? Oh, we can go back to this picture. This picture from the magazine picture. Oh, look. Can y'all see that? We got to glue that to the card. We have to. It's the law. It's the law. We don't need much. It's the law. Where's the glue? Who hid the glue? Glue. Oh, people. We don't have to glue it on a whole lot because we're only going to need a little bit of it. It's true. We're only going to need a little bit. Where's my brush? I could have used a real picture. Well, it's a real picture I stole off of the Facebooks of me and my mother. That would have worked. She didn't like me in her older twilight years. I was not one of her preferred peoples. Why are we going down a nostalgia lane? Cut it out. Heat gun, y'all. Isn't it with the heat gun, isn't it? I might have to start doing that from now on because that was funny. Okay. See, that's going to just be so stinking cute. I can't believe it took me 2.5 hours to think of that. Look at that. We can get the car in there too. And Grandpa's over here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How are we going to do that? We're gonna line it up this way. Where's my pencil? Thanks for throwing the pencil over here, Emma. Get it like that. Draw a line like that, and like that. We don't really need it that big, but we'll just go ahead and do it because we're already tracing. So we'll just do that. Sometimes my stuff works out. Sometimes not so much. We don't talk about those times, though, do we? Well, sometimes we do. And this is just the image out of some magazine newspapery thing that I liked it. I thought, oh, I like that. I'm going to keep that. Then it ended up in that folder. Let's see. Oh, that's so nice, y'all. Be very quiet. We're cutting. Oh, we're also tearing. Because again, this doesn't have to be perfect. Because it's going to be hidden behind the pocket. So it's not going to be a tag. I'm going to glue it straight to the back. Straight to the back. I know it's weird. We'll have to make a separate tag or something. So not a tag. It's not even all covered in cardstock. Will that work? She's not exactly centered now. Thank you very much. Okay, we need to trim a little, trim it just a little bit more over here. I think that'll work. Mm-hmm. Something like that. Because see, this is going to go on this part. Like that. Okay. Is it straight? Are my eyes straight? Not really. About like something like that. Should we make that a tag? No, we're just going to glue that straight on the back. Now it's still too big. Oh, well, this is why you're here. You're here for this wonderful, amazing, unexpected experience, right? Hey, Pam, how are you, darling? Haven't seen you in, I don't know, 50 years or something? No, ever. I've never seen you. No, not in real life. eye exercises. You have to do eye exercises, Joyce? Yep. Yep. Okay. That's still too tall right there. That will go. Oh, something like that. Yeah, baby. Something exactly like that. Okay. I'm glad that's done. Where's my glue? I don't know what I'm doing. It's all an experiment, okay? First, we have to glue it on there. And there's something sticky right there. You get that off. Okay. Oh. Be quiet. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Very weird way to do a pocket. I'm sure of that. Okay, so we got our picture glued onto our pocket now. Getting a timer. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling good about it. I'm going to glue it down. This is going to get glued down for reals. The picture part, which will thereby glue the pocket down as well, because the picture is now on the pocket. Get my glue brush because, oh, you dropped our precious palette, our precious palette knife thing. Hang on. It's going to work out. It always does, y'all. Don't be rolling your eyes, Joyce. Oh, that's the exercises she's doing. She's rolling her eyes at me. Joyce, girl, really? Oh, my gosh. Oh, I tell y'all, sometimes it takes me a long time to think of stuff. Realize just really what is going on. Is that centered? It's enough. It's centered enough. We're gluing down the heart pocket. Doing her eye exercises. She's rolling her eyes at me, y'all. We just can't see it, but we all know. She said she was going to do her eye exercises, and we all know what that means now, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, now get a bone folder so we can slide it in the pocket. Make sure that's all smushed out down in there in a more butter proper way. Piece of loose paper right there for some reason. Where'd that come from? Okay. Can we see the pocket? See? See the pocket, and then the picture's glued to the back. So we still got our pocket. Oh, we just put it on there upside down, people. Did we? No. No, we didn't. Oh, my God. Oh. Y'all would let me do that, wouldn't you? No, because it's going to go this way. It's going to go this way. See, y'all forgot where we started. Just y'all forgot. I didn't forgot. It's going to go that way. And then this is going to go bam. Oh, you can't see it. Bam. It's not going to be a very good pocket because everything's going to fall out of it. It's just going to be like right out of it. Well, darn it. Darn it, Dale. I still like it. We're still going to use it. Now it's just a puppy heart. Who didn't ink around it, huh? Emma? Emma? Who did not ink around that? Have to hang a paper clip off. Emma, stop it. You need to starve somewhere else, girl. Gail, you're not going to see a whole lot. We've gotten more action done in the last hour than we have in a week. I think it's going to be a long show, y'all. I think I'm about to wrap it up. Okay, let's check our butterfly. Butterfly. She stuck to the page. That's for sizzles on that. Oh, I think. Let's see if he peels off okay. Ha! Look at that. It worked. It worked. So now we got to do our other two butterflies that way. We don't have to, but I want to. Spread out their antennae, aka thread. Get my tulip slick because it's what I have. We're just gonna put a blop on the end of that. Oh, that's a long one. I'm gonna put a blop on the end of that one. Oh, you messed up. That messed it up. Stuck to my finger. Just had to do it, didn't you? Oh. We were way more carefuler with the first one, y'all. There. It'll be okay. Blop. Blop. Some big blops on that one. Just saying. Okay, now we'll set this aside to dry for 2 hours. And we'll come back to it later. It's in the oven. Pretend it's in the oven. Just pretend it's in the oven. Okay, we've got, let's use our good gracious. Our gold expanding mousse stuff. Oh, I'm looking for my scratch papers right here, y'all. Right here. We're going to trim that one up just a little bit because it's just a little too much. It don't matter what it looks like. Not really. It's faux anyway. Oh, I already threw my precious palette knife down. You get some of this. We'll just put it right there. Both will work. It's okay. Just put just some on the end right there. Just hang on. I'm concentrating. It's not sticking. It's not sticking very well to that stuff, y'all. That did not stick worth a poop. And I don't have any. Let me get some gold paint. Maybe that'll work. Because the gold mousse did not stick to that stuff. Maybe I should have just smeared some gold on the end of it. And not waited 2 days for that to dry. I don't know. Well, it's different. It is different. I'm just, this is tulip slick paint. It is typically, it says it's a dimensional fabric paint. I've made droplets with it, and you let them dry for like 5 days. It does take a while for it to dry, y'all, because it's thick. It's you know, dimensional even. So what did I use them for? I used them on a canvas. Let me see if I can find that canvas. I might can. I think I know right where it is. And I'll show you what I used the drop for. Not that you can hear me. I'm all the way in the whole other room even. Yeah, here it is. I used it one time to make drops. See? Drop, 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 drop. Then I smeared over it with acrylic paint. I feel like so it'd make droplets, y'all. And then I went over the whole thing with it looks like probably glossy accent. Can see it? Can see? Can see? She got something on her eye. She's cute. Dream a painting drops. And I got this other one. This one's my favorite. Of course it would be. My favorite. I loves her. Hey, Colleen, how are you, darling? So glad to see you. And then we have this one. And somehow or another, I got paint on her from somewhere. I don't know. Faith. She did Laugh Out Loud Girl's my favorite, though. She just is. And then this is an ode one. Was, you know, when you do, I'm not from the olden days. Don't look at me like that. But y'all remember back in the olden days, y'all would do the oil paints and then you do the rub out stuff with the Q-tip. That's what this is. So there's no year on it, but it's, my mother and I used to oil paint together back in the olden days. Just the little olden days, not super olden days. Well, anyway, that's what that is. That's what that tulip does. You can do that with that tulip stuff. You can make droplets. And there's lots of other stuff you can do with it. You can use it for its intended purpose. I mean, you know, if you want, I guess. I'm just not an intended purpose kind of person, typically. Okay. So we got our gold paint on the end of our antennae. We're waiting for the other ones to dry. I mean, it's kind of okay. Kind of okay. So, back to what we have been trying to do for 2 hours and 45 minutes. One page, y'all. That's what we're trying to do. Did something happen to you, CB, in Tucson? Spill it. Because some of us need to know the story, not just Xandra. Okay, so this is going to go. It's going to go like that. We've got our pocket. And for right now, I'm just going to leave the pocket just like that. Okay? Okay. You don't have a say-so. So, okay. Let's do some double inking because I want to. Let's see if I find a purple because it's purple. Do I want purple? Yes, I do. I have some purple. It's in a stays on container, but there's a disclaimer. It goes with that purple. need a thing. Let me use that. When the purple stays on dried up, I had purple Archival ink. So I put purple Archival ink in it, y'all. Just saying, it's not purple stays on, it's purple Archival on top of stays on ink. Okay. Champagne gold. I thought they weren't making that no more. Weren't making that no more. Okay, so I'm going to go around the edge with the purple because that's what I decided I was going to do. I didn't ask for permission. I just decided I was going to do it. I like purple. As y'all can see, I'm dragging it inside the edges. This is our actual page right here, y'all. All that other stuff is just add-on poopy stuff, extras. You know, like you add on to your Amazon bag, but the cart. You did. February of 2020. I can't go. But y'all, I have got this idea for February. I can't say anymore. If everything goes okay with YouTube, you'll see. And while I have your undivided attention, y'all know December's coming. Some of us have something to say in December. You will. Let me repeat that. You will want to see what I have to say in December. It's exciting, good stuff. Not copper, copa, cabana, doolall stuff. Well, although I will address that too eventually. But it's good stuff. It's good news for me. Figures. Anyway, y'all going to want to see it. Now I'm going over the edge with black. It is not making that much of a difference, but I'm just going to do it because I started on that one edge and I don't want these other edges to feel left out because, you know, I'm inclusive that way. Yeah. I've always been a pretty fair person, but I'm sure there's lots of people that think not, but whatever, that's their problem. And I'm not going to ink. Oh, I already did ink that one, didn't I? Already inked our flip up. Flip out. Y'all remember that disco song? Flip out. This is how. See, Colleen's got your stamp on it. Remember that? You remember that? Remember that? Oh, that's where we'll put this one. This one butterfly's got to go on that Bobo spot right there. Just like that. Just like that. I think he looks perfect right there. Perfect. Let's glue him down. We're starting to wrap this up, y'all. The only thing you're not going to be able to see me do is glue those two now wet butterflies on this page. They're going to go on this side. It's all one page. It's just flip. I wish I could go, CB. Anyway, we're going to glue this feller down. Because this one's the guy. Oh, I'll have to come back and put that glue on the bottom side of the antennae after we get his body glued on. We want him going that way. We want him going right there. That's where he's mostly gone down, so that's where he's going to go. And where's my pokey tool? Okay. Now, because let me get up close and personal. Because on the where am I going? On the antenna end of the antenna, we put those little flippy flap things. I don't know if y'all can tell. We need to glue those down. So I've got just a little bit glue. Just a little bit glue on my pokey tool. And I'm going to adhere to the back side of our little black and gold thing. And I'm going to try to gently flip that over. Flip. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. That's the, oh, lovely. Oh, that's nice. Get this one picked out. Easy now. Easy peasy, fresh and beautiful. APGZs. Oh yeah. That one's been a little bit, so we need to crooked that one up some. Oh, haha. It's cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can y'all see that? Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, they're not going to have any fun. Y'all going to have so much fun. I love that. Y'all, that is stinking happy. That's happy. I do such happy stuff when y'all around. Thanks, y'all. So this is going to be our page. Oh, we still got to glue this. We got to glue this on. Okay. Real glue. We made a flap. No pocket. Oh, yeah, we did make a pocket too. And bless my heart, y'all. We made a heart pocket. It's special heart pocket. Special. Special, special. Hang on for you newcomers, and I'm gonna show and tellage. That glue off there. Move that. Huh. Gluing that on top of that flippy part. Hang on. Concentrating. Rollering it together so it'll be all nice and married. Get married in there now. This the back side. Get married in there. Okay. Come on, flips yourselves over. You better not be crooked. Oh no, you didn't. People. Well, that's just the way it goes. That's just par for the course, y'all. Just par for the course. Okay. Should I put a thumb notch on it? Sparkle. We didn't put any sparkles on anything, did we? Oh, well, yeah, we did on the butterfly. Well, not that butterfly, but the other butterflies. What should we do? Now that I've got it done. I am liking that. It's going to go like that. This will get glued in our book. You know, because it's on the backside page this month. Backside page for her. We can't work on, well, we could, but that's just ridiculous because it's just all bumpy and stuff. So next time, I think I'm just going to work on the right side pages. So this our page, and we'll glue this on here when y'all not looking later. And then this will be like that. You flip it out, and there's our little pocket. Oh, you can't see it. Crap. See, it'd be like that, and then we'll have the two butterflies here. They're drying. So We'll flip it up, and there's our pocket, which I'm going to have to think about something to do for that. Although it's fine. It's perfectly fine the way it is. I sure like that, y'all. I like that we did punched the side like that without thinking how it's going to come out. Because y'all like that. Flourish bang on the bottom of the butterfly. He's a very sad looking butterfly, I must say. Let's add, I don't know, no sticking atom. Where is it? Up and atom. Stabilo all. Stabilo all. Which means I have to get out my water brush. I keep distilled water in it like I do all my water containers out here in the studio, y'all. Someone bent that hair. Oh, there we go. Let's just shadow around him. I mean, what's it going to hurt, right? What's it going to hurt? It's already dark. That's part of the problem. He's a medium thing on top of the dark thing. So it kind of disappears in there. Yes, you can actually trace around your item with the Stabilo all and then apply water to it or not. But I like doing it this way because that's the way I like doing it. I can't read chat. I'm using my water brush. Is that helping any? Oh, y'all. Speaking of y'all, we went to the movies the other day. What did we see? Give me a minute and I'll think. Oh, I remember what we saw. We went and saw Zombieland Part 2 or Double Tap. Zombieland Double Tap. That's the name of it. It's got Woody Harrelson in it, y'all. Y'all remember that movie from way back? Not way back, just a little back. Zombieland. It became this whole cult kind of thing. Not that we're cultists. It's got Bill Murray in it too, by the way. I won't say much about the movie. I don't know what y'all have heard, if you're ever even interested in it. Doesn't matter. We so enjoyed that movie. Oh my gosh. It made the whole rest of our day so neat and so fun because we would laugh and giggle and talk about the movie, and it was so worth the $100 to go see it. No, it wasn't $100 to go see it. We get senior discount, so it was only $75. No, not really. It wasn't even $75. Well, we did get popcorn and a Coke, so it kind of was $75. It was probably like $55 for 2 tickets, two senior adults, a bag of popcorn, and a Coke, soda, slushy, whatever. I don't know, something. We quite enjoyed it. Well, we've already established that I like zombies. Well, I don't like all zombies. Okay, I like a lot of zombies because y'all remember Z Nation? Used to be a series on TV. It had the Murphy in it. I liked that one too. It was a silly comedy type of zombie. Not all blood and guts like Walking Dead. Although I enjoy Walking Dead. I used to enjoy it more, but it is what it is now, and I still watch it. If they ever kill Daryl, though, if they ever kill my Norman Reedus off, I be one upset girl. I've touched him in real life. I have met him in real life. And Michael Rucker too. Rucker. I didn't care much for him. He was kind of rude. He was rude and arrogant, just like his character Merle. Just saying. I'm liking it. Does it look better with the shadowish kind of around it? I'm hoping that helped a little bit. We can also try to put highlights. Is that pen going to work? It might. Y'all, I'm not good at shading. I'm not shading, I'm adding highlights. Just add a few little highlights. Is that doing anything? No, not really. What do you think? We think. Thanks, Joan. Thanks, everybody. I kind of like that he kind of gets lost in there too, though. And this is the he butterfly. The other two butterflies are the girls. They're the girl butterflies. This is the he butterfly. You can tell because he's got gold on him. You know, boys like to show off. So that'll go like that. Can you see? No, I'm flipping it and you can't even see it. Flop. I like that. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of digging it, y'all. And then our other two butterflies, they're still. How wet? Pretty wet. Fairly wet. We messed him up. Oh, I'll have to do them again. I'm getting tired, y'all. I'm 34 and I have the right to get tired. Anyway, these two will go on this side. That's going to go there. And then this one's going to go here, that away kind of thing. With a pencil. What color? White? Or another color? What color? Pick a color. You know you all that. And a bag of chips. And a chocolate bar too, for that matter. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to redo his antennae. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I put a big blob on it this time. That'll take a week to dry. What color pencil? Yeah, I'm liking the lace things, the border punch that we got from the resale store. That worked. Let's see it. Flip that. little heart. It's so disconnected stuff, y'all. But I do feel kind of disconnected this week. So I guess that is perfect. Perfectly in line. And we have Eileen's heart and Eileen's butterflies because she picked it all that. Shelley picked the folder this week, though. But I can't glue them butterflies on until that dries after 500 days. Holy smokers. But I can tell you what we will do because we're going to, 3 hours and that's a lot of stuff, y'all. That's a lot of time. So I think my chat on my phone stopped it. How can I tell? Fling in the middle of each flower. Okay, back to the flowers. Hang on. All right, then. Hold on. Hold on. What color? Zandra. I do need diamonds on here. It doesn't have any diamonds. Pick a color. Sandra. Yeller. You're not Sandra, Emma. Emma, your name is not Sandra. I have yellow diamonds. Shimmery. Hang on, let me get out the diamond box. Not dime box, Texas again. Really, y'all? Why y'all keep thinking about dime box, Texas? Let me put these wet butterflies back out of the way because I can't glue them on until, I don't know, next week or something. Holy smokers. Oh, here we go. Loud muscle car man's got to start his car up. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but huh. All right. Clear or yellow. I also have these really pretty little things. Where's my pokey tool? Can you see them? They have like a flower image in them. I don't know if you can see. Not that I have to use these because, I have a box. I have a box of diamonds, y'all. I've got, these are little tiny dots. They're just dots and stars. There's some stars. We have some rectangles and some squares. And we got this kind. Some hearts. Some that shape. We got these kinds. Oh, we have these kinds that are kind of like a flower. And then we got these. This is my King Dollar, y'all. I love the King Dollar. We got ours here in Conroe. Somebody must have took it over. And because they're started carrying this angel craft stuff too. Look at these. These are like little roses, y'all. Aren't they cute? And then there's these. I know, I just loved it. These are little hearts and they've got like little flowers in them. Can you see? I'm not sure if y'all can see very well. I do. I got a box and I got these kind. These are all from the King Dollar because they're Hen's Craft and then Angel's Craft. Angels. I think it's Angel's Craft. They call them art stones. They call them stones. So, but I've got this too. These are just regular ones. I'm kind of leaning towards these flower ones. These ones that look like flowers. Let me move the box. Oh, thank goodness. Muscle car man is driving away. They have two vehicles over there. It's on the street behind us. They have two. They have a muscle car, kind of thing, wake you up at 5:30 in the morning. Not that it's the alarm clock going off, but, And then they also have a pickup truck that pretty much sounds like that too. Oh, that's stuck. Well, that's just perfect. I think these would be cute. Little flowers in the flower centers. But now what color do we want? Won't color. We have a bright ass pink, a decent turquoise, a clear, a red, and a yellow orangey, and a light pink. We have a light pink. Oh, and here's a little purple one. I'm kind of liking that yellow orange one. I'm kind of liking the yellow orange one. Okay, yellow orange. Yellow orange, yellow orange, yellow orange. My glue. My glue. This is where I like to put a dollop of Duya on the back of my hand. Yeah, I'm thinking the yellow orange one. And we're gonna pull off, because they are sticky back, but you know, they're made to be used in the strip like that. So I just pull them off that sticky part, and we'll just put some glue on the end of our stick like that, and we'll just stick it right there like that. Stick it, stick it, stick it. Put one right there. Put a dollop right there. Take some of that one off. That's too much. Put our diamond on there. Oh, that's beautiful. Y'all sure know how to make things perfect for me. Pull this one off. I'm going to keep going. Can you see me again? Because my video screen actually stopped too. Said something about my connection. Darn it, Dale. And I'm going to put one up here. So that may have been my connection for real this time on the buffering, y'all. Emma, it wasn't Emma this time. It might have just been me. Thanks. Oh, you know what? There was a pale yellow one too. Oh, I'm already using the orange ones. Or yellow or orange. Oh, that one is just, it doesn't want to turn loose of that one. Okay. You get back on there. I said get on there. Okay. Now. I'm liking that a lot. Now we have these. These are more cupped. Should I put something inside that too? Because there's two of those that are exposed. They look kind of odd not having it. Oh, the brain is a ticking. The brain is a ticking, and it keeps on ticking. Ticking, ticking, ticking. Okay. Oh, I got these too. These are from the King Dollar. They're ladybugs and bugses and stuff. They're adorable. It's only $1, y'all. Yeah, I'm looking for a smaller flower, and I'm not really having a smaller flower. Darn it, Dale. I'm looking. I am. That's about the same color. I think that's going to work. because I don't have the orange. We don't have that darker yellow orange in this. We've just got the pale ones. We might use these little teeny ones on here. There's just a few. Might as well use them. Right? Are we still there? Are we still there? Well, it's not really a new dollar store. It's a King dollar, and they I think somebody bought, or it's got a new manager or something, because ours here in Conroe, they ended up changing their name to King Dollar 25, where everything was $1.25 and not just $1. And then we went there a couple days ago. Yeah, a week ago, to ours up here in Conroe, because they sell a coffee that my husband loves. And so we stopped in there, and I noticed they had all my angel craft stuff, like the one in Humble did. So I'm like, yes. I need a little more glue. A little more glue on that one. So I like diamonds, y'all. I like colored diamonds. Clear diamonds are okay. How's that? Is that too much? Can you see? Is that too much? They're actually kind of big. They're bigger than I thought they were. Well, it's going there now. It is what it is. Goodness gracious. I think that was YouTube's way of telling me I've been going for over 3 hours, and I need to cut it out. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That was my 3-hour warning, huh? These, where are these from? This particular package is a Halloweeny package. It's old. I did not get it this year. Y'all know I do shop clearance, so I'm sure I got it on clearance from somewhere. It just says it's probably Michael's or Hobby Lobby, because it was $2.99, and it says Halloween gemstones. Oh, it's Hobby Lobby. It says Hobby Lobby right there. See, I don't care. All my diamonds don't come from the dollar store, King Dollar. Some of them come from the Hobby Lobby on clearance. I'm sure I got it on clearance. I'm not one to pay full price for stuff. I will every once in a while. Not real often. So we're going to do that. Now I hate it. I'm wondering if King Dollar is a Texas thing. I have only seen, where did I see? I saw another one. Because there's one in Humble, there's one here in Conroe, and I saw another one. Oh, you know what? When we went to IKEA last Sunday, I saw a King Dollar somewhere else. And that's over off I-10 near Katy, Texas. That's where Blade lives. Not to tell you where he lives, but that's where he lives. He's like, I'm going to move to Houston area, but I'm going to move as far away from APG as I can. So that's pretty much what he did. And y'all know when Shannon Green found out, she went to Arkansas. Just saying. It really didn't happen like that. You know, I don't know. I never did think about checking to see if the Dollar Tree has a website, and you can order online product from them. And I'm going to jump out there and say that a lot of it's by the case. So, because I have ordered a case of something from them. Those little mini pins. Y'all remember them? I ordered a case. I ordered a case of them, not in case, but a case of them. I think there was like 20 packages in a case, so it was very reasonable. And I think I picked it up at the store, so there wasn't shipping. That's a whole lot of eye thinking, you know, and that's not my forte. I'm kind of liking that. I know my flowers just totally get lost. They just totally, it's like background noise, but what will this do? I don't think that's doing much of nothing. Did that do anything? I don't think so. Don't think so. Just to brighten them up a little bit. I don't know what kind of paint's on this page, but the pen doesn't want to write on it very well. King Dar Owens in Texas. I don't know, but I've been told all the streets is paved with gold. I think I'm gonna call it a day, people. I'm gonna call it a show, a live show. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that white pen, but I'm gonna let all this dry up. I'm gonna let the two butterflies with the antennae things dry up, and then I'll put gold on the end of them. Okay, I'll put gold on the end of them. Don't leave yet, y'all. We gotta have our drawing for the leftover folder stuff, and then once they're dry, I'll put them on the back of this, and I'll shoot pictures out later. So we've got our folder stuff that we gotta dump on this. I mean, folder treasure we've got to pass on to somebody. I mean, there's some pretty not undecent stuff. Not undecent stuff in here, y'all. So hang on. Hold your horses. Don't run away. Just get. Oh, put that away. We got to. Y'all need to pick one number and one number only, please. And then we'll let a ball drop. And the one that's closest without going over will be the winner of the stuff left in the folder. And your numbers are from 1 to 79. Okay? So get ready. And go. I hope somebody stuck around to pick a number. The one closest without going over between 1 and 79 will win the leftover folder treasure. I will type the word stop in a little bit, in a minute, not yet, in a minute, any minute, in a minute. I so appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do. Your valuable time, your kind comments, your being at the live show. It just means it really means a bunch to me. So I think we're gonna about stop it because we've only got like 5 people guessing. So we're gonna stop. And now we're gonna roll the thing. Pick a number. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Number 62. 60, y'all. Or 60, 62. 62. And 62. Oh, Gail, you're one number over. Suzanne, one number over. What's wrong with y'all? 62. So far, we've got CB. Hey, Card. Good to see you. CB, I think, has it at 5-6. So we're going to call it a CB kind of day. Oh, my ink is all goobered up on my pen. CB with, what did I say? I forgot. 59? 59 was it? I think so. Because she was closest to 62 without going over. CB, I have your address. I'm not collecting and saving your data, but I have your address. So I will pop this off into the mail to you probably next Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. Y'all, Thanksgiving's coming. I'm looking so forward to having my my bologna sandwich on the beach. I love having bologna sandwiches on the beach on Thanksgiving. It's just magical. I'm just saying it's magical. I hope it's not raining. I hope it's not that magical. Thanks so much, everybody, for spending your time with me. I so appreciate your being here, your company. You helped make another beautiful page. And we're going to close out with a dream sequence. Oh, my computer's stuck.